This is part one of a long series, so subscribe and be sure to come back to hear the rest when it's uploaded. Also, if you want to hear audios earlier, not safe for work extras, check out my Patreon.
Stay tuned.
Hey kiddo, you must be the familiar. Welcome to the royal court. I bet you're all dizzy and confused, but that sleeping charm should wear off soon, and then you'll come back to your senses. You're the first familiar in thousands of years, and I have chosen to claim you. Ah, your location. Didn't I just tell you? You're in the royal court of vampires. Specifically? Well, I guess the court is more like a city than a castle, but I'm afraid that I can't tell you exactly where you are. Not that there's anyone coming to rescue you, anyway. Yeah, it was more of a coincidence that we found you. You thought you were hiding pretty well, didn't you? When my hunting party and I found you sleeping in your forest, we couldn't believe our luck. Familiars like yourself were hunted to the point of extinction long before humans were. So, when we saw you, we all thought that we were hallucinating or some shit. I mean, none of us have any idea why, or frankly, how, you're here. Angelic familiars were more common back in the day, but to find a demonic one like yourself, let's just say we're more than thrilled to have you. What? You really don't know what that means? Well, I guess I can explain. Angelic familiars serve as assistants to light sorcerers, angels, and witches, and pretty much all supernatural beings that feed on light and positive emotions. Demonic familiars are the opposite. They serve vampires, demons, dark sorcerers, sirens, and other creatures of the night. I'm sure you can guess which one you are based on your crow wings. And your eyes. They're kind of freaking me out if I'm being honest. Glowing red is definitely a look. Anyway, you were an easy target. Just one mild charm and you were out like a light. You were already half unconscious before that, but it was just a precaution. We vampires prefer to be thorough. You know, I'm surprised. You've been pretty calm so far. Most of the books I've read about you all portray you all as feral and needing to be tamed. But you've been good for the few minutes that I've known you. Perhaps I'll reward you later with some time outside of your room. You're only feral sometimes. What the hell does that even mean? You're saying it's like an involuntary switch in your brain, then? Sometimes when there's a stimulus that's too overwhelming for you, you'll start responding differently, a bit more defensively even. Good to know. Damn, you sure have a lot of questions. But I guess I do too. If you must know, I am Kairo, the Vampire King. The terrified look on your face tells me that we'll have a great time together. Yeah, I'm a pretty big deal around here, and you're stuck with me now. Get used to it. Look, kid, I don't know why or how you're alive, or even in this realm, but I know damn well that I'm taking advantage of it. I think you can guess what your job here is going to be. The regular errand running shit that comes with the job description, and the extra task that demonics are cursed with. You know exactly what I mean. You're my newest sustainable food source. You're definitely aware of my dietary preferences, and you're going to help me out in that regard. Yes, blood, obviously. Calm down, kid. Your heart is beating like crazy, and that's definitely not gonna help you if you're trying to keep yourself from being someone's dinner. Oh, great. You are actually scared out of your mind right now. Shit. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, look me in the eyes. The fuck do you mean, why? I'm going to charm you. I'm thirsty, and you're terrified, so this will bring us one step closer to solving both of our problems. Unless, of course, you'd prefer that I take a bite while you're still awake. Hmm, that's what I thought. So, I'll give you a choice. You want to be charmed lightly or heavily? The first option would just put you under a mild trance. You'd probably let me bite you and only struggle minimally, if at all, but you'd feel pain. The second option, not so much. It's like being sedated or tranquilized. You wouldn't feel anything, and you'd barely be conscious. You'd still remember it, though. You want a deeper trance. Alright then. Take a good look into my eyes, and good. That blank, dazed look you're giving me is telling me that it worked. Be good for me and hold still while I drain you. All right, sweetheart. Here comes the fun part. What the hell? Holy fuck, you're cold-blooded? Fucking hell. How are you even alive? You're a mammal, aren't you? I thought you were trembling from fear earlier, but you're probably freezing. Actually, I take that back. You were definitely scared too. Doesn't really matter now, though. I'm still hungry. Holy shit. This is the best blood I've had in like centuries. Seriously, it's really good. You must like a lot of caffeine. Energy drinks, coffee, and paired with the fading adrenaline in your system, there's a really nice kick to your blood. God, I'd have more, but it's making my fangs ache with how cold it is. I might get a brain freeze. Shit. Okay. I think I'm good on blood. I'm gonna bandage you up now. You think you still need stitches? Or are you cool with a band-aid? I'm pretty sure familiars heal fast, so the band-aid should work fine. I think next time I'll extract your blood first and heat it up over a Bunsen burner. That way I can taste it better. Hey, can you even hear me? Right. I forgot to pull you out of the trance. Come on, wake up. I know you're in there somewhere. Ah, good. You're back. Ugh. Did you just hiss at me? Oh, fuck. Are you feral right now? You fucking brat! Get back here! Shit, I know I should have locked the door. Guess I'll have to hypnotize my way out of this one. Darling, I know you're there. Don't forget, I literally own this shit. There is not a single place you can be that I wouldn't find you. Come out, wherever you are. Come on. I do not have the time nor the patience for this. Darling, why don't you be a good familiar and come back? Gotcha. God, you are so easy to control. Almost makes me feel bad for you. Almost. Follow me back to your room, would you? Oh, good job. You know, dear, it's funny seeing you so well behaved after your brush with freedom 30 seconds ago. But I guess there's nothing you can do when you're under the influence of my charm. Hey, you good down there? I know it's probably disorienting to be charmed twice in a row, but I didn't expect you to fall over. Here, let me help you up. Oh, fuck. You're conscious. That fall must have jolted you awake. Of course I charmed you, and it looks like I'll have to do it again. Hold still. Hey, stop panicking. Trust me, dear. You'll feel so much better once I put you back under. What? Did you just talk? No. Well, I guess if you can form a coherent sentence and you're not running the fuck away from me, then you're not feral anymore, and I don't have a reason to charm you after all. 3 times in a row would definitely be rough on your brain anyway. So, you're safe for now. But I swear to God, if you go all feral like that again, you're going straight back under my spell. Got that? Good. Fuck, I need a smoke. Why do I smoke? Easy. Because it feels good. Most vampires these days are chain smokers. It's either cigarettes or vapes. Although, you'll find some quote unquote sophisticated assholes with an endless stash of cigars. A lot of vampires prefer the green, and some just skip the smoking and do straight up illegal drugs. It's amazing what you can get away with when you have centuries under your belt. Why? Because it takes the edge off the thirst. We do everything we can to numb the feeling, whether it's going on a killing spree or finding other methods. You seem interested. You want one? Yeah, the cigarette. Nah, I didn't think so. You don't strike me as a smoker. Anyway, I've been doing some research on your species. There's a few things I want to try out on you in terms of magic, just so that I can properly keep you under control. Like the charms, yeah. That kind of magic usually only works on non-human prey. But I guess since you're literally designed to be food for me, it works on you too. But what I found most interesting about your kind is your ability to sleep. Regular humans can do that too, but not nearly as deeply as familiars can. you all can just completely shut off for what, 14, 15 hours a day? You can't even be woken up until you're fully recharged with energy. I can't tell if that's going to be convenient or annoying for me. But going back to the magic I wanted to try out on you, you can probably tell where I'm going with this. I want to see if I can put you to sleep with similar magic to my charms. If this works, I think it'll be pretty useful. Don't want to deal with a bratty familiar? Just put them to sleep for a bit. I honestly thought I'd have to use this earlier, but you're not bratty at all. Well, except for when you were feral. This is just so that you can sleep off the effects of the charms, though. I'm going to try to make it last for about 12 hours, so I guess you'll see me tomorrow night. You ready? All right. Rise and shine, dear. I'd say good morning, but seeing how close we are to midnight, that's not quite accurate yet. Hey, were you nocturnal before we kidnapped you? Yeah, I thought so. Since you're demonic, I figured you'd do better at night. You hungry? 'Cause I know I am. Speaking of which, what do you even eat? I know you need magic energy to survive, but where exactly do you get it? Regular food won't do it for you, and blood might help a little, but I can't think of anything that could properly satisfy your appetite. Moonlight? How the hell does that even work? So you're saying the magical energy that reflects off the moon from the sun's radiation actually feeds you? Let me guess. Angelic familiars photosynthesize. They do? I guess that's one hell of a science lesson. So you just lie down outside and soak up the moonlight? How often do you need to do that? Okay, every week isn't awful. And when was the last time you ate? If that's even the right word to use. What? What the hell did you just say? 6 months? You haven't fed in 6 fucking months? What the hell? Are you okay? Why didn't you eat for so long anyway? A hex? And who the hell would do that? A demon. Oh, shit. That's awful. I guess we weren't the first to find you after all. But it's good that you're here. The wards around the castle must have broken the curse when you crossed their boundaries. No wonder you looked so weak earlier. Yes, I'm worried about you. I'm your keeper. It is my job to take care of you. Yeah, that means that I've claimed and marked you with my bite. But that's not important. We need to get you outside. Come on. You must feel awful. How are you alive? So you can survive without feeding, but it's just extremely unhealthy. Then it makes sense why you seemed so prone to going feral. Is this a good spot? Right in the direct light? Okay. Huh. Why do I care about you? That's a good question, actually. I guess it's because I could use a companion. And a new blood source. You're delicious, by the way. And it's not like you're scamming me or anything. Think of it like a symbiotic relationship. I get blood and magical assistance, and you get to be taken care of under the protection of the royal court. So, how long does this take? Oh, alright. I'm not trying to rush you in any way. Take all the time that you need. Take more, actually. I'm sure you need it after all those months. All right. Keep soaking up those rays. You're already feeling better? Good. Leave a like if you enjoyed the audio, and if you're looking for more extreme not safe for work yandere content, check out the audio on screen now. Special thank you goes out to all of my patrons, especially that of my precious pets, Creek, Lunar, Finwin, Toka, Nikki Bailey, Michelle, and an adventurer. I have been Prince Kairo, and remember that your prince loves you all.